Our top headline today covers a distressing incident in Manipur, India, where 14 more individuals have been identified in connection with a viral video. Let's get into the details.
Thank you. In Manipur, authorities have made significant progress in the investigation of a viral video that surfaced on July 19. The video showed two women who were stripped and paraded by a mob in Kongpokpi district on May 4. The Manipur police have now identified 14 more people involved in the incident, and measures are underway to apprehend them. 6 individuals were already arrested in connection with the video, but the investigation continues to bring all those responsible to justice. The 2 women involved in the incident are alleged to have been sexually assaulted before being set free by the mob, making the case all the more harrowing. One of the victims in the video is the wife of an ex-army man, who served as a Subedar in the Assam Regiment and even fought in the Kargil War. The incident has drawn widespread condemnation and calls for swift and stringent action against the perpetrators. The incident came to light after a complaint was lodged around a month ago, on June 21, at the Cycle police station in Kongpokpi district. Since then, authorities have been actively working to investigate and apprehend those responsible for this heinous act. It is essential to note that the state of Manipur has been grappling with ethnic violence since May 3, with a «tribal solidarity march» held in the hill districts to protest against the Métis community's demand for scheduled tribe, street, status. The ongoing unrest has resulted in the loss of over 160 lives and numerous injuries. Métis constitute around 53% of Manipur's population and reside mostly in the Imphal Valley, while tribal communities, including Nagas and Kukis, account for 40% and primarily inhabit the hill districts. As the investigation continues, our thoughts are with the victims and their families. We will closely follow this developing story and provide updates on the legal proceedings and measures taken to address the root causes of the ethnic violence in the region.
Thank you for that report. It's indeed a distressing situation in Manipur, and we hope that the authorities bring those responsible to justice. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families. Our next headline today covers the ongoing ethnic violence in Manipur, and the call for a discussion in the Lok Sabha. Let's delve into the details.
Thank you. In a significant development, Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed the concerns raised by the opposition parties regarding the ongoing ethnic violence in Manipur. Speaking in the Lok Sabha, Shah stated that the government was ready for a discussion on the sensitive matter. However, despite the government's willingness to engage in a discussion, the continuous sloganeering by the opposition leaders led to the adjournment of the proceedings for the day, disrupting the parliamentary session. On the inaugural day of the parliament monsoon session, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had publicly addressed the violence during a pre-session address. He strongly condemned the appalling incident of 2 Manipur women being paraded naked and sexually assaulted by a mob. PM Modi's condemnation sparked massive nationwide outrage, and he urged all chief ministers to strengthen laws to take stringent action against crimes, particularly those committed against women. Despite PM Modi's initial address, the opposition parties insisted on a more detailed statement from him before proceeding with a discussion on the issue. The central government agreed to hold a discussion but expressed concerns about the opposition's demand, stating that it could lead to further disruptions. The Manipur incident, which occurred on May 4 following ethnic clashes in the northeastern state, ignited widespread outrage when a distressing video of the incident circulated online. In the aftermath of the incident, a case of abduction, gang rape, and murder was filed against unidentified individuals at the Nongpak Sekmai police station in Manipur. The ethnic clashes stemmed from a rally organized by the All Tribal Students' Union, ATSU, on May 3. The rally was held in protest by Kukis against the demand for the inclusion of Métis in the scheduled tribe, street, list. As the situation in Manipur remains tense, with more arrests made in connection to the incident, the call for a comprehensive discussion in the Lok Sabha highlights the seriousness of the issue and the need for a collective effort to address the underlying causes of ethnic violence.
Thank you for that comprehensive report. The situation in Manipur continues to be of utmost concern, and the demand for a discussion in the Lok Sabha reflects the importance of addressing the matter transparently. We'll keep a close eye on further developments and updates on this pressing issue. Our next headline today covers a dramatic incident that unfolded at the Rajasthan Assembly, involving sacked Minister Rajendra Gutta. Let's get into the details.
Chaos erupted at the Rajasthan Assembly on Monday when sacked Minister Rajendra Gutta made a dramatic entrance, waving a red diary that he claimed holds details of irregular financial transactions. Gutta's action sparked unprecedented scenes as he confronted Speaker C.P. Joshi and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Shanti Dhariwal during the 0 hour. As the Udaipurwadi MLA waved the red diary, Congress MLA Rafiq Khan reportedly pushed Gutta, leading to a scuffle among the legislators. BJP MLAs also joined in the uproar, demanding answers about the contents of the "lol diary." Amid the heated scenes, the Speaker eventually adjourned the House till 2 p.m. Before the Assembly session began, Gutta had informed reporters that he would disclose the contents of the red diary during the session, as it allegedly contained some secrets related to financial transactions and money given to MLAs. After the House adjourned, Gutta told reporters that he wanted to give a statement on the red diary but was not allowed by Congress MLAs. He claimed that they physically attacked him, snatched the diary, and dragged him out of the assembly. Gutta asserted that he would reveal the secrets of the diary to the public, indicating that it may contain information implicating Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and his son Vaibhav Gehlot. The red diary was purportedly secured by Gutta during an income tax raid at the residence of RTDC chairman Dharmendra Rathore, as per his claims. The matter raised significant concern as it involved high-ranking officials within the state government. As the situation escalates, the House continues to be adjourned amidst the turmoil. The allegations and counter-allegations add to the tension surrounding the sensitive issue of financial irregularities and alleged misuse of power.
Thank you for that comprehensive report. The situation at the Rajasthan Assembly is certainly concerning, and we'll be closely following further developments in this matter. Our top world headline today covers a significant development in the realm of counter-terrorism efforts in the UK. Let's get into the details.
Thank you. In a major development, British radical Islamist preacher Anjem Choudhury has been charged with 3 terrorism offences after being arrested in London last week. The charges include membership of a proscribed organisation, directing a terrorist organisation, and addressing meetings to encourage support for a proscribed organisation. Choudhury, once known as Britain's most high-profile Islamist preacher, has a controversial history and was previously imprisoned in 2016 for encouraging support for Islamic State. He was released in 2018 after serving half of his 5.5-year sentence. As the former head of the now-banned organisation Al-Muhajirun, Choudhury garnered attention for his extremist views, including praising the perpetrators of the 9/11 attacks on the United States. He even expressed his desire to convert Buckingham Palace into a mosque, stirring further controversy. Moreover, Choudhury's followers have been linked to various terror plots around the world, further intensifying concerns about his influence and activities. In conjunction with Choudhury's arrest, a 28-year-old Canadian man, Khalid Hussain, has also been charged with membership of a proscribed organisation after being arrested on the same day as Choudhury upon arrival at Heathrow Airport. These charges and arrests mark a significant step in the UK's efforts to combat terrorism and dismantle extremist networks. The court proceedings are awaited as the country seeks to hold accountable those who pose a threat to national security.
Thank you for that comprehensive report. The apprehension of Anjem Choudhury and the charges brought against him underscore the gravity of combating terrorism and extremism in the UK. We will closely follow the court proceedings and further developments on this crucial matter. Our next top headline today covers a significant development in New Zealand's political landscape. Let's get into the details.
Thank you, your name. In a shocking turn of events, New Zealand's Justice Minister, Kiri Allan, has tendered her resignation after being charged in connection with a car crash. According to Radio New Zealand, RNZ, Allan was accused of reckless driving and refusing to obey a police officer following the collision, which apparently occurred in Wellington on Sunday night. Shortly after the car crash, Allen was taken into police custody, and a subsequent statement from her declared her immediate resignation from all of her positions. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins confirmed accepting her resignation, stating that Allen was not in a fit state to hold a ministerial warrant. The police reported that they were alerted to a two-car collision on Evans Bay Parade in Roseneath just after 9 o'clock on Sunday. One person was taken into custody to assist with inquiries into the circumstances of the crash. Fortunately, no injuries were reported, as the road was temporarily blocked. Allen was held at Wellington Central Police Station on charges of careless driving and resisting arrest before being released around 1 in the morning, according to Hipkins. The Prime Minister emphasized that it is unacceptable to have a justice minister facing criminal accusations. Allen herself acknowledged the seriousness of the situation and conveyed her intention to step down from all her portfolios, reflecting on her future in politics. As New Zealand's political landscape undergoes this abrupt change, questions arise about the impact on the government's legislative agenda and leadership in the justice portfolio.
Thank you for that update. The resignation of New Zealand's Justice Minister, Kiri Allen, has certainly created a ripple in the country's political sphere. We'll continue to monitor further developments in this matter. Our next headline today covers the recent snap general election in Spain, which has resulted in a closely contested outcome and a potential hung parliament. Let's delve into the details.
Thank you. In Spain's snap general election, the Conservative People's Party, PP, is on the cusp of a significant victory, poised to secure 136 parliamentary seats in the 350-seat lower house. This preliminary tally, released by the Interior Ministry, indicates a considerable gain of 47 seats compared to the previous election in 2019. However, despite the PP's strong showing, no single party or bloc is projected to win an outright majority. With around 95% of votes counted, the results are pointing to a hung parliament, adding uncertainty to the country's political landscape. The far-right Vox party is projected to secure 33 seats, still making it the third largest force in parliament, although it falls 19 seats short of its 2019 result. Even with a hypothetical alliance between Vox and the PP, they would not reach the necessary 176 seats required for an absolute majority. On the other side of the political spectrum, the ruling Socialist Party, led by Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez, is trailing behind the PP with 122 seats. Its far-left ally, Sumar, is projected to secure 31 seats. Interestingly, voter surveys earlier suggested that the PP and Vox might be able to secure a majority. However, the actual results have presented a different picture, leading to a closely contested and potentially fragmented political landscape. As Spain's political parties maneuver to form alliances and coalitions, the specter of a hung parliament adds complexities to the formation of a stable government. Negotiations and compromises among the parties will be crucial in determining the country's political direction and policy priorities moving forward.
Thank you for that update. The snap general election in Spain has certainly produced an intriguing outcome, with the potential for a hung parliament. We'll continue to monitor the developments in this situation as political parties engage in discussions to form a governing coalition. Our headline today covers a significant development in the corporate world of India. Let's get into the details.
Thank you. In a strategic move, the board of ITC Limited has given in principle approval for the demerger of its hotels business, paving the way for the incorporation of a wholly owned subsidiary called ITC Hotels. According to a regulatory filing, ITC will retain a stake of about 40% in the newly formed entity, while the remaining shareholding of approximately 60% will be held directly by the company's shareholders proportionate to their existing shareholding in ITC. The scheme of arrangement is set to be presented for approval at the board's next meeting, scheduled for August 14, 2023. The ITC Hotels Group boasts an impressive portfolio of over 120 hotels and 11,600 keys across 70-plus locations. The company's hotels business has demonstrated maturity over the years, making it well positioned to chart its independent growth path within the fast-growing hospitality industry, with a sharper focus on the business and an optimal capital structure. Nonetheless, it will continue to leverage ITC's institutional strengths, brand equity, and goodwill. ITC Limited, a diversified conglomerate known for its presence in the cigarette-to-hotels sector, believes that the demerger will unlock the value of its hotels business for its shareholders. This move will provide them with a direct stake in the newly formed entity, along with an independent market-driven valuation. Sanjeev Puri, chairman of ITC Limited, expressed confidence in the proposed reorganization, stating that the creation of a hospitality-focused entity will usher in the next phase of growth and value creation, tapping into the exciting opportunities within the Indian hospitality industry. Both ITC and the new entity are expected to continue benefiting from institutional synergies. As the demerger plan moves forward, industry experts and shareholders will be closely watching the developments to gauge the potential impact on ITC and the new hospitality-focused entity.
Thank you for that comprehensive report. The demerger decision by ITC Limited reflects a strategic move to unlock value and focus on growth opportunities in the hospitality industry. We'll keep a close eye on the upcoming board meeting to see how this development unfolds. Stay tuned for more updates on this and other significant news stories. I'm Shri Kshetra Reddy, and this is IIN Channel.